Now, I seen somewhere you talk about like there's like people you can call, like that if the cops are involved or something to kind of fix the situation.
Okay, so what I mean by that is, like, law enforcement is law enforcement. But if you have a situation where infrastructure is everything, that's why I've been in other countries where you can pretty much give the law money on the spot, they'll get in the car and leave. You can't do that here. You see what I'm saying? You have to know the infrastructure. So if you know somebody in code enforcement, you need to call the guy in code enforcement and you need to pay him some money. You need to make it worth his while for him to let you have this party that's going on here. You feel me? Like we talked about with the security cameras, because recently a guy had got 75,000 took from him, and he had called me to help him retrieve his property. Now they had used his phone. He had paid 4 girls to hook up with them. You feel me? 2 kept him distracted. They got his phone, transferred some money to an account. You gonna retrieve that. But he had poker chips. The rest of the money was in poker chips. So I know the only way they can get that money for them poker chips is they have to go to that casino, go to that cage, and turn them in. But you cannot be the guy that's gonna go in and just forcibly take this and all that. Because now you breaking the law and you disrespecting the guys who run the house already. You gonna get banned and have a real problem. So if you know the head of security for the building, he or she, you can call this person and you can make this person an offer. Like, look, because I charge for a recovery, I'm gonna charge 20%. You know me? So in that 20%, whoever the principal is, they must know that, okay, it's gonna cost you some money to get this back. So before I start pressing buttons, do you agree? Okay, so if you know these girls are at this hotel, you know they can't cash these in without going to the cage. So if the security of the building know that they got to come to this cage, and if these guys know they're getting $1,000 a piece to get these chips back, you probably gonna get the chips back. See
Mm.
what I'm saying? So that's what I mean. Like, you can't go past the law, but there are ways to maneuver to solve problems. You see what I'm saying? It ain't no just, oh, we finna go kick down they. No, you finna go to jail. No. You got to be able to maneuver, but you got to know who to call. You feel me? So that's what I meant by that.
I see what you're saying. Okay.
Yes, sir. You got to be able to maneuver out here, man. You can't just be. No man is invincible. The smart man is the one who finished the race.
Being around a lot of basketball players and moving with a lot of people in that circle, man. There was this recent story with John Tay Porter.
Yep.
Are you familiar with it?
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So, bro, athletes love to gamble, bro. They love gambling. You feel me? And like the whole sports betting thing now, what's going on is with him, he had his group of friends. He was shaving points. So his homies would get together. They would bet $1,000,000 that he would finish with 15, 2 assists, or they'll bet he don't play. He decided if he play or not. You see what I'm saying? So once guys get to doing stuff like that, but him and his other brothers been having some little issues. I hope they family straight. But yeah, bro, that's
How did he get caught? Do you know how he got caught?
well, he got caught because one of the accounts that was getting the money was in his name. Because you're gambling, you got to pay taxes on your wins. If not, tax evasion. Yeah, so the money going to his account. Crazy, bro. But see, these guys aren't criminals. Feel me? You was in high school, basketball for college. Feel me? You're not even that old. You haven't been outside, man. You know some guys that's in the street, but you're not in the street. You feel me? And man, everybody don't get big contracts in the NBA either. And everybody contract isn't guaranteed either. That's another little misconception. So man, they was cashing though. They was making some cheese.
Do you think this is common? Do you think other guys are doing this too?
Yeah, for sure. Especially the way the referees are. Bro, you know how many athletes told me they self that like they think all their games are rigged?
All of them? Damn.
So if you see a guy going for 50, 60, the referees is lining it up for him to do that. If a guy got 20 shots from the free throw line, one of these guys, one of these referees, these guys, they getting their cheese on the back end.
Damn.
Look up, Shaq just said it. They just asked Shaq, did he think some of the games was rigged? And he said, yeah. I know multiple football players who told me, man, this is rigged. I don't even love the game no more. Because you know, in the playoffs, everybody, in the NFL, in the playoffs, everybody get paid the same. So in the NFL, in the playoffs, it's really love of the game now. You feel me? Because everybody getting the same check. So things can get tricky. Things can be manipulated. For sure.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon. So hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.